We're going to just take 3 breaths up. Just get that body motion. Exhale. And then add a little lift. Inhale. Heels up. And go up. Inhale. And up. Now we're going to take that right arm over and just take a little dynamic stretch where you open and close your body. Ribs towards the floor. Ribs open. And just getting some blood flow. One more. And exhale, go to the other side. Dynamic flexibility, dynamic range of motion, rotation. Inhale. You can just tell what's going on with your body this morning. 2. And then 3. And we're going to take the arms like X's in the front and cross them one and the other. And then let's add a little bit of a knee bend. And up. And a knee bend. And up. Now interlace the fingers and we're going to push up through our palms and go backwards. Inhale, lift up 5, 4, 3, 2, and exhale. All right, let's get our bands. We're going to take our bands overhead. You can use a dynaband, you can use an elastic tube. You're going to exhale and pull down with your hands wide, like a Y, your wrist flat. Now that band's going to go right in front of your nose. And it's going to hit your chest. Exhale and exhale and exhale and exhale. Now, if it's too easy, walk your hands closer together and pull and pull and exhale. Good. Now, long elbows. They're a little bit soft. From the side, you can tell your ribs are pulling down. You're not letting your low back get more lordotic. 5, 4, 3, very good. 2. Now, if you'd like to add a bonus here, do 10 more little pulses. 10, 9, breathing. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then let that go. Shoulders are rolling. We're going to take that band behind us, right around the scapula or shoulder blades, your palms face up. You're going to go out into a chest press. Now, if you feel balanced and you would like to add on, you could lift up both heels. If that makes you lose concentration on the upper body, or it's just not good for you to multitask like that, just stay foot flat. That a girl. Good, good, Sarah. And 6. And 7. Very good. 8. And 9. And 10. See if you can keep going. 11. 12. 13. And 14. And 15. See if you can do 5 more. And if you need to just do the arms, that's okay. Leave your feet flat. And exhale. And 3, 2. Now, if you'd like to add on, you can, there she is. You can do a little pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. That should be burning. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now let the shoulders roll. Woo! It's burning now, isn't it? And we're going to flip our palms. I'm going to come in a little bit closer. Your palms are up. Elbows are glued. Open up like you're opening up the page of a book. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And this is external rotation, so it's not going to be a big movement. All right, 3 more. Exhale. Good. 2, 1. Give a shoulder roll. Roll out those shoulders, about 5 of them at least. Nice. And then we're going to take the overhand grip. So all I did was just flip my hands. Now this arm stays steady. Pretend that you are bow and arrow. You're using a bow and arrow. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Now 15, just switch it. So I'm gonna be using this hand. The right hand is an anchor. All it's doing is holding. You're trying not to get into your neck or your traps. Good. You got it. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Very good. Give it a little bit of a shoulder release. Take the weight or take the band underneath your feet. Both is going to be harder than one. So if you want to start off with both feet, you can, and you know that you can always modify by taking a foot out. So this is a bicep curl. Good. I like it. Exhale, 2. Exhale, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now see if you can do 10 more. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. You can always take a foot out if you need to. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Let that go. Shake it out. Very good. Take your hand behind you. Now this hand is going to be an anchor right around the low back. Now watch this shoulder. We're going to open it up so it's not poking forward. Exhale. Leave the left arm stable. Push the right arm up and get your ear in line with the shoulder from the side view. 5. So you're trying not to poke your head forward. 6. You have a little ab tone right around the abs. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and would you like a little pulse? Do 10 here. 10. I know I didn't cue it quickly, did I, Sarah? You got out. All right, try it. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Burning. Let that go. But that's the part of the arm that you see people, they have a lot of shame about. But we're going to tighten that area behind. Take the hand back. It's easy to store fat back there. So we're going to train the muscle underneath. We're going to exhale and lift. And your ear is in line with the shoulder from the side view. Your ribs pull down a little bit. Good. And 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Inhale and exhale. 12. Looking good. 13. Your top wrist is flat. It's not getting pulled behind. More. 16. 17. Building strength on the back of the arm. 18. And we did a little pulse here. And stay up if you want to add on. Pulse it. I know it hurts. Woo! 4, 3. Good, Sarah. 2 and 1. Oh my goodness, that works. Let's get rid of this for just a moment. And you can take a little arm sway. Little arm sway. And the whole body can rotate with this. 4, 3, 2, good, and 1, perfect. Now take that band in front. After this, we're going to grab a sip. Take your band in front. Exhale is going to pull your arms back. So it's like a rear deltoid. And a little bit of the rhomboid squeezing together. Nothing with a lot of tension. Lift up tall. Good. 6, very good. 7, resist on the way back. 8, 9, 10, you got it. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, here we go, 19, and 20. Let that go. Shoulders stretch. Now take the band. Oh, grab a sip. Take the band. We're going to step on it with one foot. And you're going to do a front raise. So it looks like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and check the abs here. 6, you're going up to about shoulder height. 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's do 10 on the other foot. You're going to step on that band with your heel. 1. You can always adjust if it's too hard or too easy. 2, 3, 4. Very good. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now go right back to the other arm. We're going to go out to a lateral raise. It's going to look more like that. Now your hand is in your vision. You can see it. It's not drifting behind you. Do 10, 4. Even if you're just now catching up, you can always keep going to 10. 5, 6, no neck tension. 7, these could be done seated too if you need to. 9, 10. Now step on it with your other foot. And I'm making the tail be on the outside. And 10. 2, stand tall, this shoulder. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now grab your handle, the other one, or the other side of your band. Step on the band with both feet close together. Both ends of the tails are equal. Now act like you're zipping up a big parka. 1, 2. Now check your wrists and your hands. Nothing should hurt. Make little adjustments if you need to. Maybe they get a little closer. Maybe they have a little tilt in the wrist. Elbows are higher than your wrist. Looking good. Shoulders and shoulders and biceps. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect job. Let's get rid of that for just a moment. You can put it around your neck and you can take a little sway. Just let go of tension. 5. Good. The hands might even hit you in the belly and the low back. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to take that band behind our rhomboid, behind our scapula again. And it's going to be like your breaststroking. So I'm going to have us do palm up. We're going to push forward and then out like a circle. Forward, out. Now the hands are still lower than your shoulders. They're not going higher. 4, 5. Very good. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The other way. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect job. Give a little shoulder stretch. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to use the band for a stretch. Take the hands up and behind. Now you want enough slack in the band that you don't have to move or negotiate your body to get the band back. And inhale. Now your wrists are pretty straight because you can tell how easy it would be to manipulate the wrists really hard back or forth, extended or flexed. So I want to keep them with some tone. 4, 3, 2. Now we're going to find a place where you can stay. All right, arms back. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to find another position. So any other position, let's go maybe a little higher. Good, hold. 5. Now make sure your low back is protected with your abs. And we're going to take one more, release any tension, go one more position. 3-way stretch. All right, hold. All right. Open up. 5, 4, 3, 2. Good. Let that go. All right, grab a sip, grab some hand weights that you can do a deltoid raise with. So maybe anywhere from 2 to 8. And lift up the weights, palms down. And we're going to go out. Feet are about shoulder width apart. We're going to go out and then back down. Exhale and back down. Good. Shoulder raise. 3, and I'm going to turn. You can see the hands are in the plane of my body slightly ahead. They're not drifting behind me. 5, neck is soft. 6, it's a little soft in my elbow as well. 8, good. Nice, you can sit down on these. That was good. 10. All right, let's take 10 more. But if you have a weight that's heavy and it's going to be fine to do fewer, you can do fewer. You can rest and join when you can. Good. Basically, we'd like to feel fatigue towards the final repetitions with good form. 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. All right, let the shoulders roll here. And we're going to take it forward. Feet are shoulder width apart. See if you can go right and then come right back down. And then go left. We're going to let the weights down right after this. So 2, and you're trying not to lean back. And 2. Very good. Abs are working. 3, so that your body doesn't tilt back. 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8. Very good. Neck is soft. 9, abs are working. 9. Now your knees are long, but they also have a softness in them. 10. 10. Now see if you can keep going 5 more sets. 11. 11. 12. Good. 12. 13. 13. 14. 14. 15. 15. Okay, let those weights down. And we're going to take the arm over, kind of like we did at the beginning, but then take this side and cross it. Rotate if you'd like to. 5, 4, 3, 2, inhale, stretching, exhale, other side. That hand comes down, foot over, lift that arm up, go over, and you can add rotation, stretching, rotating, finding a place. Take an inhale, and as you're ready, exhale. The fingertips can go to the rear and open up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now grab a weight. It's going to be a little heavier if you'd like. We're going to do upright rows. So you might be able to get by with a little bit more weight. Anywhere from 3 to 12 maybe. Knees soft. We're going to go up, and your elbows are higher than your wrist. If you're not sure, take a look. 3, we're going to do 20 of these. 4, it's a shorter lever. 5, so we can do more. 6, make sure nothing hurts in your wrist or your thumb. 7, exhale. 8, atta girl. 9, the weights are going up the front of your body. 10, exhale. 11, your knees are long but soft. 12, good job. 13, 14, 15, 16, you're doing great. 17, 18, 19, 20. Now you can lower those weights onto your table, onto your surface. And if you need to, take a sip. We're gonna interlace the fingers and yeah, good job. Bend and round. Good, almost like a Halloween cat. 4, 3, 2, inhale, and then exhale. Now take one arm back and one arm up the lower back and hold. Ooh, good. I like it. Yeah, help it out with your other hand if you need. Jawline parallel to the floor. Even if you just grab your shirt, it's okay. 10, 3, 2, inhale. Now let that go. And of course, if you need to, shake it out. Other side. Lift up your chin. Good. And hold. Good. Holding. Ribs tucking. 3. See if one side's tighter. This is usually the tighter side. 2. Inhale. And exhale. Let that go. You might just sway. 5. Let some blood flow go. 4, 3, 2, and then 1. We're going to grab a weight that we can do an overhead press with. So it's going to look like this. You can do a low weight because it's overhead. You have to use your abs more. You can also sit down on these too. So maybe anywhere from 2 to 10. Wouldn't go too heavy on these just because it's the body. That right here, you have to protect yourself, your abs, so that you're not in your back. 2, now you can do these seated. 3, knees are long but soft. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, keep going. 11, of course, if you need to, you can rest. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, good. If you need to, rest. 17, 18, 19, 20. Lower those. Very good. And take a shoulder stretch, little rolls. Now you can either do a finger interlace, or if you want to, flip your palms and do a prayer pose. Open up the chest. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, inhale, and exhale, let that go, little shoulder roll, you got it. And let's take some bicep curls. So it's gonna look like this or this. So somewhere, probably between 2 and 10, elbows by your side, we're gonna pull up and lower with control, 2, 3. Now when you lower the weight, you're making sure your arms don't walk backwards. 4, you're making sure you're in control. 5, and the weights just don't power you down. 6, check out the shoulders, see how they're open. 7, they're not rolling forward. 8, 9. All right, you're doing great. 10, see if you can do 10 more. Knees are long but soft. 11, looking good. 12, you're doing great. 13, 14, 15, abs are working so you're not in your back. 16, good, jawline parallel to the floor. 17, 18, 19, and 20. Lower those weights. Arms go a little bit like they're blowing in the wind. 4, 3, 2, inhale, and then on your exhale, we're gonna do a rear flat. It's gonna look like this. With your back long, you're gonna open up your arms like this. You can tell how it's gonna be a little harder, maybe anywhere from 3 to 8. That a girl. Good, Sarah. Grab a sip if you need it. And we're gonna hinge at the hips, knees are bent. Now open up like a T, but in reverse. 1, 2, I'm gonna turn so I can see you. 3, good. Hinge more, yeah, there you go. So Shireen, if you hinge more, the body is in line with the gravity. So see how that's rear fly? If we're up here, it's more medial fly. There's nothing wrong with that, but we already did it. So if you can keep your back long, this is gonna change. Gravity's now right behind our deltoid is what we're working. We're putting it in line with gravity's pull. And I'm gonna look. Yeah, keep your back long. And 4, I'm looking. 3, good. Yep, 2, and 1. Now come back up, give a little shoulder roll. You can leave those weights in there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're gonna take the weights in our hands, put your feet about shoulder width apart. Now you can do this without weights, but you know how we do a squat? We're gonna add a little bit of body weight. So it's like you had a really nice Thanksgiving and you're a little heavier. So what we're doing is just holding a bit of weight in our arms as we add the squat. So I'm gonna turn. Your booty goes back and your heels are heavy, just like we do without weights in our hand. You can do this without if you need to, but we're adding a little bit more weight. Keep the shoulders down the back. And let's take 10. And let's take 9. And 8. Good. Feel your booty. 7. And good. Keep a long back. 6. 5. 4. Good. 3. Upper back is long. Try not to let it round. 2. On the 1, stand tall. Lift up both heels off the mat. Lift up both heels off the mat. Good. So you have a little bit more weight than your normal body weight. Good. Knees soft. Up. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. See if you can keep going. 11, 12, 13. If you need to rest, you can. 14, 15. Now your knees are long but soft. See if you can do 5 more. 5, all the toes get weight. 4, oops, I went down too quickly. 3, resist how low you go or how quickly you go down. 2, and 1. Now put the weights down. You might decide, and the band down, you might decide you want to leave them handy. I'm going to offer us a set of push-ups on the wall because it's just a great way to know that you can do something when you're in the house or at the desk. And let's say you think you haven't been able to get active that day, you can always do a set of push-ups or grab a band and do external rotations or calf raises. So this is almost just a way to show you how easy it is to sprinkle exercise in, although you guys are doing this with me most days of the week, so you're pretty good. 10, but if you had a hard day where it was hard to get on, this is how you could get some. Try 5 more. Shoulder blades are down the back. 4, 3, good. 2, and 1. Interlace, open up, shoulders stretch. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, grab your drink. Let's meet on the floor. We're gonna do, you can grab your foam roller too. We're gonna do a chest press on the floor with our weight. Now you're gonna lie on your back. You can have your feet on the floor. Let's put that down a little. And we're gonna take the head on the mat as well. And we're gonna do a chest press. So with most of us, our feet are gonna be on the floor. We're gonna press up and you're gonna inhale, bend. And 2, keep going. Let me lower that just a little bit. And up. Inhale. And exhale. Yep. And 6, 7. And you can do push-ups if this doesn't work. 8. Yeah. 9. 10. 11. Good. 12. Yep. 13. Let the ribs touch the floor. That way you know your abs are working. 16. 17. 18. 19. 20. Let's get rid of that. And take a full body stretch. Let your body stretch. 5, 4, 3, 2, inhale. And then we're going to exhale. Let's do a set of flies while we're here. That's the one that looks like you're hugging a tree. Probably a little bit lighter weight, maybe 3 to 10. We're going to exhale and pull per hand. Open up. Now in this one, it's really important if you're hypermobile and you're hyperextensive in your elbows, that you keep those elbows bent and you don't let the hand just go down to the floor. Exhale. 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 All right, can you do 5 more? If not, just rest. Inhale, belly pulls in. And rest. All right, terrific. Okay, now we are going to turn over with our roller, with our foam roller handy. So if you don't have a foam roller, just do the planks without the foam roller. But if you have a foam roller, put that foam roller underneath your shins. I like to toe in because then it gets off my tibia. It's more on the muscle, the tibialis anterior. Now we're going to take an inhale. We're going to bend your knees in and out, in and out, and in and out. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now on the 10th, you can rest a little bit. We are going to lift our hips this time. It's going to be a pike, so you could be on your elbows. If you don't have a foam roller, just lift your hips up maybe 4 inches and then go back down. You can still do the movement. Now it's an inhale, lift up your hips. 1, 2, long knees actually, Catherine, long knees. Keep your knees long. Yeah, there you go. 5, 6, 7, good. 8, 9, 10, and recover. Now we're gonna take our knees corner to corner. It's almost like you're skiing, moguling, so it is gonna be a bent knee. You can hold a plank if you don't have a foam roller, and inhale. On your exhale, bend your knees to your left elbow. Now your right elbow, your left elbow, your right elbow. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a breather. Now these are so nice on the abs. What we're going to do next is a pike with a hip lift to the corner and then the other corner. If you don't have a roller, just hold your plank, maybe lift your hips down and up. So when you're ready, it's going to go up to a corner and then the other. 2. Good, nice. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, recover. Very good. Now we take this roller, oh, if you need a sip, grab a sip. We take this roller to the front. If you don't have a roller, use the floor. This is swan. Elbows are either going to be hovering like this above the floor, and then you push up, or arms on the roller, and you roll up. You choose. Good, very good. Good, Richard. Belly in, up and down. Inhale. Good. And up. And up. And 6, 7, 8, 9. We are going to hold. So go up and hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Good. 3, 2. Inhale. And exhale. Now, if you want to take a child's pose, you can. Otherwise, you can just rest for a moment, maybe even sway the knees. I'm going to add on another swan. So if you're doing this without a roller, your hands are on the floor, hover, and then lift by pushing your hands. If you're on the roller, lift up. Now pause. If you think you'd like to add on, your left hand can go back. Now that means your right arm is working. And then your right hand goes back. Your left trap and tricep are working. So if you are in your neck, try to lower your shoulder blades. Right, left, right. You got it. All right, 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Now both hands go back on the roller. Lift up. Good, Karen. Maybe tuck your chin, Karen, just a little. Yep. Exhale, lower. Good. All right, how about a child pose? If you need to do a different type of pose to restore, please help yourself. I'm just offering one. You can even leave your hands on the roller for that. That makes for a nice chest stretch. 5, 4, 3, 2, and take another inhale and exhale. We're going to put our feet on this roller for the bridge. This is a back exercise. It's hamstrings and glutes. This is one of those things that you can do every day. This is a feet on the roller position. If you do not have a roller, do this on the floor. So you're going to inhale. Now on your exhale, curl up and curl down. Curl up. you're going to feel your hamstrings and your glutes a little bit more than you might on the floor. And 5 and 6 and 7, 8, 9. Now hold it up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now either stay here, or if you have a roller and you want to make an add-on, push that roller away from you and pull it under. Just a few inches will usually get it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lower. Happy baby. Hands to the feet. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now I'm going to show a hamstring stretch. This is a hamstring stretch that you can do. Or if you'd like, take a foam roller IT rollout. So if you have a foam roller, I highly recommend you do the IT rollout, because we do stretch the hamstrings almost every other day, but this is a little different. If you don't have a foam roller, just do the hamstring stretch and enjoy the length on the back of the leg of the belly. If you're in the foam roller, your elbow's underneath your shoulder, you're rolling out that IT back and forth. Good. Now I always like to get that TFL, that muscle that's in the pocket, tensor fascia lata, about 3 inches wide or 3 fingers wide. Good. Breathing and pulling the belly in. And 10, 9, 8, 7. You're doing great. 6. I like that good shoulder stability. 5 that I'm seeing. 3, 2. Now let it go. Just as an example, can you put your hands, just see how that feels a little less contracted than the left. See how it's a little more pliant. Let's do the other side. If you're in a hamstring stretch, you're now stretching the other hamstring. And out and good. Now I have my both feet off. I guess I'm feeling pretty good in my IT band, but a lot of times the IT band's so tight you need a foot down. You're still going to engage strong shoulder blade stabilizers here, as if you're doing a plank. You're never just collapsing in your shoulder. You're inhaling and exhaling. You're not rolling out the knee itself. You're rolling out the side muscles. All right. Going more towards the floor, you're going to feel that vastus lateralis, which is the outer quad muscle. You're probably going to start feeling, if you get up high in that pocket, that left pocket, you're going to feel the tensor fascia lata. And it's a secondary hip flexor, but sometimes it gets over recruited as a primary hip flexor, so it can have some trigger points. If you find one that takes your breath away or really hurts, just sink into it. Maybe stay about 90 seconds. Sometimes you can feel it release earlier than that though. So I'm going to keep rolling because my whole left IT needs it. All right, 10. Otherwise you're hamstring stretching. 9, 8, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. All right, now there's a couple different things you can do here. One is an inner thigh bound angle stretch, either on your back or on your fanny like this. So that gets your pectineus. The other is use the foam roller to get out that inner thigh. So if you're using the foam roller to get out your inner thigh, you're going to look like a frog. Let me turn sideways. You're going to look like frog pose with a plank. So you see how I can get my inner thigh muscle? Now I'm on my forearms. I'm getting those inner thigh muscles that are accessible. I'm not rolling all to raise to my knee, but I'm definitely getting some muscles in here. Now I want to integrate good shoulder blade stability here. I don't want to ever collapse in my shoulder blades. I want it to be such a subconscious pattern that when I'm weight bearing, I'm in my shoulder blade stabilizers. My right knee is long. I'm not sagging through the knee. I'm energizing through that leg. All right, belly pulls up. I'm conscious that I have good lumbar-pelvic stability between my ribs and my pelvis. 5, 4, 3, 2. All right, let's do the other one. It's going to be great, but if you want to just test, see how much better that feels right in here. And let's do the other one. So you can get in a plank. Your left toes are lifting you up. And roll out that inner thigh. You might roll forward. You might roll back. Lift up. Otherwise, you can do a bound angle stretch. Now, can you feel one leg more than the other already? I can. My right inner thigh is tighter. Energize through the abs, energize through the forearms so that you're never collapsing in the scapula and the shoulders. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then let's just together take that inner thigh stretch. Good. So Polly, you can just meet us and just relax your neck. 5, 4. Good. 3. Yep. Oh, wait. There you go. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now take another inhale and either take a quad stretch or you can take the quad rollout with your foam roller. So I'm going to show both, but if you're taking a quad stretch, it'll look like this. Now, if you have a foam roller, I'll recommend that you get the quads. So you're on your forearm. You're weighted on your forearm. You're going back and forth. Your abs are pulling in. Now, explore when you toe in as if you're pigeon-toed, you're going to feel more of the lateral quads. Okay? Good. If you toe out, you're going to feel more of the inner quad. Anybody else feeling something? Yeah. If you need it harder, you bend your knees. All right. And then if you're doing a quad stretch, go ahead to the other side. Good. And if you're on this foam roller, you can think about deviating more to one quad, more weight on the right one, just by shifting a little. If you have knee pain, these foam roller exercises are really good for that. Shift to the other. And go right back to middle. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Inhale and exhale. Come on out. I'm so proud of you guys. Very good. Let me show you the next one. If you don't have a foam roller, you can do a lat stretch, which looks like this. Okay? You'll do it on both sides. If you have a foam roller, put that lat, and those of you that saw my IGTV 2 days ago, I did this one on IGTV. So if you have Instagram, the post was on this because it's so important. One of the, I think she's one of the best pro shooters. She had some trigger points. So I was working on her at the range, but this is something I did because she could work at it at home. So I demoed this, but most people need some kind of lat stretch or roll because we are, it internally rotates us and so many of our tasks are forward. So if you're rolling out, you're just, yep, you got it. And then Polly, if you're doing that stretch, you can rotate towards the floor and back towards the ceiling. And that way you get different fibers of that lat because it's a big muscle. So we're just going to hold this. You're breathing into the side. You're stretching or foam rollering. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's hit the other side, shall we? You got it. All right, here we go. All right, now you're either doing the other side on that stretch or you're rolling out that lat, and you might even feel some rear deltoid fibers when you roll back a little bit, like you're trying to look towards the ceiling or rotate towards the ceiling. You can feel those. Good. Back and forth. Rolling. Back and forth. On that scapula. Back and forth. Good. Breathe into that. If you're stretching, you might rotate forward or back. And if you're rolling, you might rotate forward or back. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Inhale and exhale. Good. Now, what you can do next is either this, sit, arm back, lift up your heart, chest and shoulder stretch. If you have a foam roller, take that foam roller and roll out your upper back. It's okay if you want to do one versus the other. I like it, Polly. That looks good. Now, if you're doing this, you may as well put your hands like a pillow under your head. They're right there. And you can make it extension or flexion. So you can see we're doing a little bit more foam roller. I love it when you guys give me your feedback, but it felt like we were having some requests to do this. And it's always good to mix it up. So you're rolling your back, or you're doing that chest stretch. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, inhale, and exhale, relax. All right, we're gonna do legs up on the wall. If you have a foam roller, put that roller under your booty. If you do not, just put your legs up on a couch, put them up on the wall, whatever you need. And it's gonna be a decompression in the lower spine if you have your feet up. Let your hand go to your belly. Let your eyes close. And just take a moment to let everything go. Your eyes soft, you're breathing through your nose, your belly expands all the way up to your clavicle. And you can just imagine you're on a giant lily pad that's big enough to hold you. It's thick and soft and green. And you're drifting through a lake. And over top are cypress trees with Spanish moss hanging over you, filtering the light with a perfect temperature. So that you can look around with your eyes closed and your mind's eye, see ibises, white birds. You can see egrets, white birds with big, long black legs, spoonbills, pink birds with a spoon-shaped bill, turtles, alligators that are leaving you alone, hawks overhead, some buzzards in a tree. And you hear the wind moving the Spanish moss, moving the leaves, creating a calm environment for you to heal, be full of vitamin D, the vascular system improving, mood improving, parasympathetic system nourishing. All is well on your giant lily pad as you drift down the river. And then just keep that sense of calmness as you slowly come up towards a seated position, towards your screen. Take a moment to lift up. And you can even imagine you're sitting on that lily pad and you're just drifting down, staying calm. No matter what occurs, you've got that sense of peace inside. And you can let your hand go to your heart, the other one covers. So you can take a moment just to notice whatever else you need to do today for further self-care. And whatever comes to mind, you can honor that. Maybe to have an orange or to have some ginger in your tea. Let your eyes open and come back into the room with much care. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much. Have a great day. I know it's so good to see you guys. Hope to see you tomorrow. Thank you. Bye.